Okay, so 2 trades today, 1 loss, 1 break even. Um, the first one was actually the loss, which is okay. It was a valid trade, no issues with it. Glad I took the trade. Right, it's not 100% win rate. You saw yesterday I had one trade that would have been a win if I took it, didn't take it, and that would have been a massive trade. You also saw one on Monday where I didn't take it when I should have, and also would have been a massive trade. So let's go through it and figure out where we went wrong. If we went wrong, I don't really think we did, and what we were looking at. Right. So coming into the day, I was actually bearish. Believe it or not, I thought we would continue lower into this. Let's go on the hour chart real quick. We were in here, and I thought, okay, I see how this is going. I think we're going to continue lower into this ultimately. And my rationale for that was we had built a lot of liquidity to the sell side, as well as over here. And we had this H1 FEG that was there by itself. So I'm looking, all right, cool. If we're here, we could probably look to push lower into this, and then from there, look to go to all-time highs. That was the rationale. Now, on the 15-minute, I also saw that we had this 15-minute FEG, the only FEG available. Right? Change this to gray and 15M to the right. So I saw that we had this 15-minute FEG. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we have all this buy-side liquidity that we can sweep out of the market. Once we come into here, look for the reversal, and then shoot for the equal lows to these lows in here, right? Shoot for the equal lows. That was how I was looking at price coming into the day. Thought it made sense. So if we go down to the 1 minute, what happens in this area? Oh, that's maybe a little bit too big. So we have 9:30 open right here. Price sweeps and immediately expands up. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm expecting the Judas swing. So this is the push up. We have this FEG here that gets respected. I'm like, all right, cool. So now we've tapped. Now I'm looking for anything that can essentially tell me that we're pointing short from here. Right? Anything that goes higher, that's a sweep of liquidity, then we're looking for short. Ultimately, we do get that massive push up. And we have this inverse here. Inverse. So that was my entry, as you can see, pretty much off the open. Inverse stop was above here. You can see where I got tagged out, right like that. This was the break even. This was the first target, and these equal lows was the last target. All right. So that's the trade idea that I was looking at. First target, break even, first target. We came really close to break even, didn't top it. But then we just reversed on up and kept going. Now we moved so quickly, I didn't even get a chance to really even analyze what was going on, to the point where this here was the trade. Now, honestly, looking back, this thing is extremely spicy and it's good, but we didn't quite have that manipulation. Technically here is a small manipulation, but not the manipulation that I wanted, or the type of manipulation that I tend to go after. So I kind of took that time to kind of reassess everything. And in reassessing, I kind of saw this. I think it's on the 5 minute. Is it cleaner on the 5? Yes, it's somewhat cleaner on the 5, but really, I forget what time frame it was on. I think a 15 is the best one we have. So we have this. We have 1 push, 2 push, 3 pushes into liquidity, into a 4th push, and then that starts the expanse, right? So if we're looking at this from that perspective, we have our low, we have our high. And that's how we should have been looking to ultimately trade. You can see price came into the 4 standard deviations from this manipulation leg of these internal lows. But funnily enough, we did not take London low. Or did we? No, we did not take London low. So I wasn't really looking at that. Hence why I also was looking for us to go short. And to take out this low at the time from in here, take out the London low, and then look to go higher. But that wasn't the case. But all in all, I'm actually okay with this loss. It's a fine loss. The rationale behind it, there was no impulsive anything going on. I thought it was a good trade in the moment. And, I just lost, right? Maybe I could have looked at it slightly different where the momentum coming in. But, one candle doesn't define momentum, right? Because, we came off the 50% of this. You can't really see the midline, but I'll draw it over. You can see we tapped into that 50% and we rejected it. So I'm like, okay, cool, we rejected it. Probably looking to go short from here, but wasn't the case. And that's okay. So on to the second one, right? So for the second one, as of right now, I know I'm extremely bullish. There's no way I'm looking short. All right, these 3 candles kind of solidify that for me, that there's no way I'm looking short. So what I was looking for was, or originally, hold on 1 second. Delete this. Alright, cool. So originally what I was looking for is that this is a 10 o'clock open candle. I wanted the 10 o'clock open candle to put in some form of a wick. And I wanted to trade off of that wick. Now, as you can see, that did not happen. Let me delete this midline. As you can see, that did not happen until much later, which is here at 10:45. So let's cut down to the 1 minute. And what does price do? See, price taps in there. Okay, cool. So on the 1 minute, we have this price action, right? I knew I was bullish. So there's no way I'm looking to take any type of shorts. I'm looking for a way for me to get in long. That's really what I'm looking for. I see that we have this internal liquidity here. Price comes down, spikes it. I saw that we had this like so. Inverse, why am I taking 2? Well, they're so close to each other. There's no point just taking 1 and then do something careless and get taken out. I prefer to take everything. And yeah, here's my entry. Is that my entry? Yeah. There's my entry. Here's my stop. The candle. The last candle that pushes through. And this is my break-even point, as you can clearly see. B, where are you at? There's my break-even point. We tap it right here. Come down. Come back up, break-even again, and then ultimately we go. And this would have been my 50%, and my target was the all-time highs. I knew that we were pushing towards all-time highs. That was kind of the goal. Now, as you can see, a little early, a little premature. Should have waited until this got tapped. I did have to go out, unfortunately. But it did get tapped, and it did get filled. Right, so this is the FEG that we're looking at that turns inverse. All right, like so. Pull this over. And you can see, jeez. And you can see this is our entry, like so. This is our stop down here. Our target is still going to be all-time highs, which is all the way up here. In this particular case, where is the best part for us to go break even? I honestly, I would say this. This one here is the best part to go break even, which in then turns shows this would have been a break even trade. Then we go up again. And there's really no type of other entry except for this one here, but this is already past my trading time. So in any intensive purpose, this would have been another break-even trade based off of my rules. But all in all, I think my reasoning was pretty good for the first one. After understanding what was happening and getting taken out, I understood where we were going. All right, so I think that's also pretty good. Understanding the target, what I was looking for price to do. Also, I was looking for price to come into this 15-minute FEG. Time wasn't really on my side because I had to step out. But price did come back in and ultimately would have been a break-even trade. So, yeah, all in all, I think it was a pretty good trading day in terms of being able to follow my systems. Yeah, it didn't work out the best. I'm pretty much break-even on the week. Had the small win yesterday. Had this one today. Had the loss today in the break-even. I think I'm down $4, so break-even as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And you can see price then rallied to the target. So yeah, hope everyone has a good day. And that's a trade recap from today.